Vectors. A vector is a quantity which has both magnitude and direction. An example is weight. Weight always acts downwards, and the magnitude of weight could be a value such as 10 newtons. Weight is always the force acting down. It has a magnitude of 10 and a direction which is downwards. So weight is a vector quantity. Scalar quantities are quantities that has just magnitude. Example is length. The length of this line AB, if it's 5 centimeters, it will always remain 5 centimeters. This is a scalar quantity. This lesson is on vectors. Usually, vector could be represented in different forms. A vector AB, which means there are 2 points and a line joining them from A to B, and the direction must be stated. They are moving from A to B. This is how vectors are usually written: the x component and the y component. An example, let's say the vector AB has values 3, 4. On the xy plane, the y-axis and the x-axis. The first component is the x, and the second component is the y. 3 for the x and 4 for the y. So the vector A to B will look this way. A vector could also be written in the form AP, the direction, and the magnitude could be given. Assuming the direction of the magnitude here is 5 kilometers and the direction 120 degrees. This is how we are going to present this vector on the xy plane. The direction should always start from the north. So 90 degrees, remaining 30 degrees. Now, the magnitude is the length of this line, which will be 5 kilometers. Now we can get the x and y components by applying SOHCAHTOA. If you have not seen our video on trigonometry, you can revise our video on trigonometry. The x component is here and the y component is there. The length from here to here will give us the y component. Assuming this 30 degrees is the angle, applying SOHCAHTOA, sine of this angle is equal to the opposite over the hypotenuse, which is 5. So the opposite to this angle is y. So y is going to be 5 sine 30, and x is going to be 5 cos 30. So this vector could be rewritten in this form: 5 cos 30, 5 sine 30. How to find the magnitude of a vector? To find the magnitude of a vector, that's the length of the vector AB. Assuming the vector is given by the components 4 and 3 to find the magnitude. Magnitude is written in this form with these bars standing for magnitude. Square root of the x component plus the y component, the square, and that gives us root 25, which is 5. That means that the length or the magnitude of this vector AB is 5 units. Finally, we look at resultant vectors. Assuming you have 3 different towns, A, B, and C. You wanted to move from A to C, that would be our vector AC. Other ways you can embark on this journey is by moving from A to B, and you add on to your journey the distance from B to C. This is a very simple way of understanding vectors. Always make sure you have 2 inner points being the same. You can try a simple question to help us understand it more. Example: if vector xy is equal to minus 2, 5, and vector zy is equal to 3, 2. Find the vector x, z. When given a question like this, look out for common points. You can see the common point will be y. So if we were to move from x to z, that would be the same as moving from x to the common point y, and from y to z. We're given x, y. So we just write the components of x, y, minus 2 and 5 right here. Y, z is what we need, but we're given z, y in the question. So the inverse of the vector, which is y, z, will be equal to the inverse of, or the negative of z, y, which we were given. So I can replace this with the negative of what we are given here, 3, 2. This negative will act as a scalar, which is minus 1. So I have to multiply each component by minus 1. And then finally, I'll have something like minus 2, 5 plus minus 3, minus 2, which sums up to get minus 5, 3 as a component. Okay, I hope this helps as a supplementary material to what we are taught in class. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Till then, see you.